All right, and here we are on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about how the author describes things in each paragraph. So when we think of describing, we usually use our senses. So when we use senses, we think of adjectives in writing, but when we think of our senses in science, we think of properties. So it's kind of crazy that this kind of worked out, that we're talking about properties in science. And now we're talking about being descriptive and using lots of adjectives and things like that in writing. So it kind of helps us in both classes. So with this first one here, it's got a little paragraph here from the book, and it says, "You eat it. You eat with it. It's like a little shovel. You hold it in your hand. You can put it in your mouth. It isn't flat. It's hollow." It's kind of like a riddle. What is it? So it's describing what you do with it. It's describing how it looks. It looks like a shovel. It isn't flat. It's hollow. So what is it? Yeah, it's the spoon. So write spoon right here. S-P-O-O-N, spoon. And let's look at the next description. It is white. Okay, that's an adjective. It's a color. It is yellow in the middle. Yellow, again, is an adjective. It has long, white petals. Okay, long and white, again, are adjectives. And bees sit on it. It has a ticklish smell. Again, ticklish would be describing the smell. It grows in green fields. So what kind of fields? Green. There's lots of describing words in that one. So what is it? What is Margaret Wise Brown describing here? Yeah, a daisy, my favorite. So daisy, D-A-I-S-Y. And down here at the bottom, I'm going to see if you can do these two, and then I'll tell you the answers at the end of the video here. So the first one says, it is white. It is cold and light. It falls softly out of the sky. It is bright and the shape of tiny stars and crystals. It is always cold and it melts. And the last one down here, at the very bottom. It is round. It is red. You bite it. And it is white inside. And the juice splashes in your face. And it falls off a tree. All right, so what was this one? Talking about the white and being cold? Yeah, snow. S-N-O-W, snow. And the very last one down here, what was she talking about? She was describing an apple, of course. A-P-P-L-E, apple. So we can use adjectives to describe lots of things. Sometimes riddles will use adjectives in describing something that you have to figure out what it is. So adjectives are really important for us to know what they are. So size, color, shape. Sound familiar? Science? Yeah. We're talking a lot about properties. And so properties and adjectives kind of go hand in hand. So depending on what subject you're talking about, depends on what term you use. In writing, we're going to say adjectives. In science, we might use the word properties. So just kind of keep that in your mind somewhere. You might need that at some point.